Hello scientists, welcome to DrawBioMed. Today we'll be drawing the chloroplast and I will draw it in a schematic style. If you help me to reach 2,000 views on this video, and then I will draw a 3D version of it. But for now, let's draw the flat design because this is the one that you often see in graphical abstract. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the kind of chloroplast that we'll be drawing today, and it is very simple. So first, let's draw an ellipse. We will need to make the outline gray over here, and I think 1 point wide is fine. Let me see. Yes, it is fine. Then we will need to fill it with a radial gradient. The radial gradient needs to be green, and we will pick this green that is a little bit blue. So get this one, drop it in here in a color box, and this color is too saturated, so I will go to the color guide and then pick a lighter one and drop it in. That looks good now. Adjust the shape of the radial gradient. If you hover your cursor over your gradient while in a gradient tool, then you'll see this gradient border, and then if you drag this black dot, then you can change the shape of the radial gradient. So I will make it roughly the same shape of the ellipse. Now I will make a copy of this. Well, so here's a trick that you should pay attention to, because I mean, you can just make this ellipse a little bit bigger and then put it at the back like what I do now, but if you zoom in a little bit closer, then you'll see that the distance here is it's a little bit shorter than on the long arm of the ellipse. So if you're very anal retentive, that you want a very unified distance between the stroma and the membrane, then you should use another function in the object, which is called the offset path. So it is here in the path, and here you can find this offset path, and then when you click on it, what it does is it uniformly offset the path of your shape. So now the entire new bigger ellipse is have the same distance between every point of the original ellipse. I will offset it for 16 pixels. So this one, when you have the original ellipse on top of it, and then once you change its color, you'll see that all the distance between each points are the same, and I will make inner lumen a little bit lighter too, like that. Okay, good. So I'll delete this. Okay, so in the example, you see that the outline is not gray, it is actually the green. So I will activate the stroke control and then make it green, like that. Also a little bit thicker so you can see it. And for the outer one, also in this illustration, it uses the same color of the envelope, but I will keep it as the gray that we usually use in graphic abstract. So just to uniform my style. You can also change it into the color that you want. That is totally fine. So now we will be creating the thylakoid. So let's come here and grab the rounded rectangle tool. I will need to fill the color with the sea green that we used a little bit earlier. So that's the one, and I will make it lighter. Okay, that looks a little bit too light. So I think this one may be better. Yeah, this one is good. Also stroke control to change the outline to the sea green, and then I will zoom in a little bit to make it flatter. I'll start to duplicate it. Okay, that's one stack of the thylakoid, another stack over here and here. You can elongate one of them so it will show the stroma lamellae. Okay, and then, okay, so I think these are a little bit too short, so I will also make them thick, longer. Lock these two, and then restack them again. Like here. Let me see how it looks like in the example. Okay, so it's a little bit more chaotic, so I will do that. I'll speed up this part. Also see that I need to make the stroma a little bit lighter, so I'll adjust it real quick over here. That's how you draw a chloroplast in the schematic style. So if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and also share it with your colleagues if this can help them to present their research. And if you help me to reach 2,000 views, then I will draw this 3D version of the chloroplast. So yeah, I look forward to drawing that and share it with you. Subscribe to DrawBioMed if you like to see more of these tutorials, and I look forward to seeing you in the future videos.